Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Cibao FC versus Chivas Guadalajara in the 2025 CONCACAF Champions Cup Round 1, Leg 1. The last day of the first legs. We have two matches tonight. We're live for both. We're reviewing the Cavalry Pumas game, but we are live for both games tonight. So it's going to take... it will take me a good bit to get the next one going on Rumble, but we'll get it going. I'll be on, don't worry. But we got Pumas, Cibao Chivas first, then Cavalry Pumas, and that's the game we'll review. Friday, Super Bowl prediction show. Saturday, Miami plays Olympia. We're live for that. Sunday, Super Bowl recap show. No live. Monday, TFC season predictions preview, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, more Champions Cup. So, that's where we are. But, Cibao FC contra Chivas Guadalajara en la Copa Campeones de la CONCACAF. Primera ronda, partido ida. First of two matches tonight. Partido uno. We'll get it going. We got a good one. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going, and we're on our way, pretty much. So, I got on TUDNA. It's also on FS2, but there's another day of college basketball, so might as well just watch it on TUDNA. Might as well. Might as well. Saturday, we got Olympia versus Miami. That I think is 7 p.m. Yep, it's 7 p.m. It's not as early as, it's not as early as the last one. So there you go. In Honduras. So there you go. That is Saturday. Friday is Super Bowl prediction show. Today we got two Champions Cup games. So that should be fun. How we doing, Henry? How we doing, Rory? Super Bowl recap, of course, on Sunday. No live there. But we're getting going. Starting 11s are as follows for Cibao. We're going to find out if Chivas is as bad as some people are saying they are right now. We're going to find out. Miguel Lloyd in goal for Cibao. Julio Murillo, Ernesto Trinidad, Camilo Mancia. The back four, John Lopez in the back four. The midfield five, Roberto Correa, Juan Diaz, Gonzalo Alarcon, Omar De La Cruz, Gabriel Peguero, and striker Diver Vega Maija for Cibao. For Chivas, in goal, Talarangel, the back four of Alan Mozo, Luis Rey Maija, Miguel Tapias, Jose Castillo, the midfield four of Fernando Beltran, Fernando Gonzalez, Luis Romo, Piojo Alvarado, and the front two of Tayun Wilkie, and K. Cal. Blitzo says, Vamos, Chivas, Pepita. They're not bad enough to lose to Cibao. I'm sticking with it. But the Mexican teams have struggled on the road this round so far. Tigres lost to Real Esteli last night. That we didn't cover because it was a Forge-focused night. But I watched the game. Tigres lost to Esteli at Esteli. So they got some coming back to do next week. But we'll be live for that one. Don't worry. We'll be live for that one. Because that's Wednesday. Yeah. That one's Wednesday. So we'll be live for that one. I think that one's the review, by the way. If we look at the schedule, it's the later one, I think. So, yeah, that'll be interesting. The second leg of that tie. They're a bunch of gaslighters. Of course, Pumas, we'll see how they do later tonight. We'll see how Chivas does for a couple of minutes from now. We'll see how they do, of course. We'll be watching that. at the drop of a hat, seeing how close that one gets. Teams are walking out. Chivas wearing white, Cibao wearing orange. They are at Cibao. But Cruz Azul struggled on the road. Monterrey struggled on the road. Tigres lost on the road. Chivas will find out. Pumas will find out how they do it. Well, not Spruce Meadows. It's Starlight Stadium, actually. Calvary's playing at Starlight Stadium. I caught myself there at Langford, British Columbia. So, yeah, I caught myself there. But we'll see how that one goes. Will the Mexican teams have a dominant game over these 5? We'll find out. There's 2 more chances for that. Yes. I mean, goalkeeper? Yes. Yes, Talarangel is better than Wally. Like, he is the best they have. Do I think he should be playing for the national team? No. No. Padilla, honestly, better. Padilla is honestly better. Malagon, of course, better. I agree. I mean, cool. They got some players for next year. We still suck. It's not like we freaking got Giannis or whatever. I mean, we got some players that can help us next year. I just hope they don't ruin the tank. I mean, Washington's the worst team in the league. This is true, but I mean, there's no point. Why does it matter? Let's see how good Chivas plays this game. I mean, Forge is better. I know it doesn't. I mean, this ain't 2018. I'm happy PJ Tucker's back if he stays. Seems like they'll buy him out anyway. I like PJ Tucker. This ain't 2017. Brandon Ingram. This ain't 2017. Starting 11 for Cibao. Lloyd. The back 4, Piguero, Murillo, Mancia, Trinidad. Lopez, De La Cruz, Alarcon. Vega, Correa, Diaz for Cibao. Probably. Well, it's possible. Why, you think you ran him off? Starting center ref, Quincy Williams is the center ref. Interesting. I mean, Chivas did beat Forge 2-0. No, Forge did score. Danian Parchment, O'Shane Nation, the VAR referees. I mean, the second leg, sure. League match? I don't know. Starting 11 for Chivas, Talarangel. The back 4, Castillo, Tapias, Rey, Mozo. Midfield 3, Romo, Gonzalez, Beltran. Front 3, Cowell, Wilkie, Alvarado. So we're about to get going. Down in Cibao. We go and find out. How bad are Chivas really? We go and find out. They're not bad enough to lose to Cibao. Forge versus, I got to look this up now. Forge versus Chivas. I know Terran Campbell scored. Was it 2-1 in Hamilton? It was 3-1 in Hamilton. Yeah, I thought they won by 2. Yep. He may play the second leg, but he should do well. I just hope he plays the second leg against Forge. Why not? But, yeah, it was 3-1. They won by 2. That's what I was remembering. Yep. You know anything about sports cards? Yeah. I like collecting them sometimes. Did I show you that MLS pack I had? Could have sworn you were here when I showed that. I don't know. Like the packs that I had, or at least. Second. So this should be about 3-1. If it's not, we'll see. If Chivas doesn't win this 3-1 or 3-0, I guess they do have problems. And we're off. Chivas kicks off the 4th of 5 games this first leg week. And that's blocked away. Cibao. Oh. Ball ran away from the forward, which that definitely changed something. But what are the chances Raul Esteli could pull off the series win? Probably like 20%, but at least they won the game. I'd still say 20%. I mean, it's like a Medica. I'd say more last year because Tigres still has problems. Okay, maybe 30%. But the good part about it is we're going live for it and reviewing the second leg. So if anything crazy happens, that one might get some good views. Shot! Goal! 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 Gol de Cibao! Gol de Cibao! 1-0! Oh my word! Golazo! Oh my! Cibao! Take the lead! Oh my God! What a shot! Golazo! Talaran Hill gets beat. Oh my God. Goal for Juan Diaz. What a banger. Juan Diaz, 1 minute in. 1-0. What is going on? Chivas might actually suck. You might be right. Oh my God. Chivas are down 1-0 to Cibao. 2 minutes into the match. Juan Diaz with a golazo to the far post. Rangel couldn't get it, and it's a goal. And Cibao are still on Chivas like water on rice. Oh my God, they actually suck. Oh my God, Chivas actually sucks. One 0 1-0. Cibao is winning. 3 minutes in. Wow. Oh my God. A shot wide by Cibao, and that'll be a corner. They're going, nope, they'll give a goal kick. They're giving a goal kick. Wow. Honestly, that's awesome. Honestly, Shamar, Bolza signing for Tijuana is amazing. Honestly, them having him, they might actually win the league. They might actually win Liga MX. I mean, the rest of the big clubs are looking a bit questionable. So, having Bolza, oh, that might just been a really good signing. I don't see how this fails. I don't. I think it's an amazing signing for Tijuana. I cannot believe what I'm watching. I cannot believe what I'm watching. Now I feel like an asshole. Leon might win it. Good point. I can't believe Chivas is losing. Well, I mean, Pepita's been running the Chivas sucks agenda for like a week now. I didn't think they'd be losing to Cibao, but Cibao's on them like water on rice. They're not They want to win this multiple goals. They want to win this by multiple goals. They want to win this game. They want to win this tie at home, let alone win the game. Runners-up of the Caribbean Cup might just end up winning this tie. This is the worst they've ever been. I'd rather lose to Real Esteli than Cibao. Yeah, honestly, I agree. I'd rather lose to Forge. If I was a Mexican club, I'd rather lose to Forge. Probably the second worst team in this tournament. Or the second, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that as they are the weakest, the second weakest team in this tournament. Real Hope's the weakest. Forge is still stronger than this. I don't care that they lost. Forge is a stronger team on paper than Cibao. Cavalry on paper is a stronger team than Cibao. Hell, Antigua GFC, I don't know if they're as strong as Forge or Cavalry, but they're stronger than Cibao. Real Esteli is definitely stronger. And they're beating Chivas. And you could say, well, Forge didn't win, though. Cibao is. You could say that, but on paper, I'm talking about on paper. They're already on y'all like white on rice. Calm down. I think we could call it at this point. Lorenzo Insigne. I'm calling it now. Insigne. He's the worst signing MLS history. Him or Shaqiri, frankly. It's one of them two at this point. I know you could say, what about other players? What about players back in history? Okay. Insigne was the most failed signing of MLS history. That or Shaqiri. I'd say Insigne, but that's because I had to personally watch how bad that turned out. So maybe I'm biased. But either way, Insigne has got to be the worst at this point. Has to be. How are we asking that question? Like historically or currently? Like, hell, you could call the LA Galaxy Chivas, but now they're good again. Well, I don't know. Getting rid of 3-year championship players isn't smart, but LAFC, that's a slam dunk because they used to be Chivas USA. So we don't know if that LA Galaxy MLS Cup is like a one-time thing and they're going back down to God only knows. Ooh. Eight minutes in. Headed down. 1-0. 1-0 esta noche. Lol. I don't think there's really a good comparison to Chivas out of MLS. They did. It's not about they did. They did. Oh my word. I can't believe. Playing forward, 9 minutes in. Give credit to Schlador, St. Villas, the Haitian coach. Yeah, I mean, damn good coach so far. So far, looks like a damn good coach. I'll say that much. Damn good coach. Foul, that'll be a free kick for Chivas. Basically, all of MLS is better now. Man, I wish they were better in 2018. Whew. 10 minutes in. Playing forward. Brought down. Chivas attacking. Pretty, I gotta say, I agree with that, but I don't think they'll get that far. Well, they're in Leagues Cup. This is true, but maybe they'll be better by August. Who knows? But I don't think they'll get that far in this tournament. Let's see. They would have to beat Cibao, come back and beat Cibao, beat Club America, who look like they're on a damn roll right now. If Cruz Azul loses to Seattle, the quarterfinals will be the closest time. If not, they would have to beat Cruz Azul to get to the semifinals. Then you have Tigres, who Real Esteli are beating right now. Cincinnati or Motagua, which I don't think Motagua is going to lose to Cincinnati. I have a feeling. So Tigres wins that. LA Galaxy beats Herediano. LA Galaxy, if they beat Tigres, you'll see the semifinal. They're not making it that far. They're not making the quarterfinals, let alone the semis, but they could. Yeah, Seattle could. I still think I have Cruz Azul over them, but semifinal or quarterfinal, Chivas ain't making it that far. So, Cincy won't. Cincy are frauds. I don't trust Cincinnati until they actually win something more than the Open Cup. Let's just be real. Or Supporters Shield. Like, they got to win the MLS Cup or Leagues Cup or Champions Cup for me to trust them at this point. They're frauds. Or at least win the Eastern Conference. Shit. Championship. Shit. I don't trust them at this point. And then what happened after? What happened after? Oh, yeah, they blew a 2-0 lead to Columbus in the Eastern Conference Final. They haven't been the same since. What happened to Miami after they won the Shield? Oh, yeah, they lost the first round series. Oh, yeah. They haven't been the same since. Header saved. Let me tell you something about the Supporters Shield MLS. Nobody gives a crap unless you do the job. If you win MLS Cup and the Shield in the same season, people care. The only people who care about the Shield, if that doesn't happen, is the team who actually won the damn thing. Maybe that's the way Americans see things. I don't know. But when Toronto won the Shield and the Canadian Championship, they won the treble, people cared because they got the true job done. When LAFC won the MLS Cup and won the Shield in 2022, they did, yeah. They got the job done. Winning the Shield and choking in the playoffs, nobody cares unless you actually won the damn thing. That's my opinion. It's my opinion. And normally choking in the playoffs after winning the Shield hurts a team more than helps it. Look at Cincy. Look at Miami. Look at Red Bull. It says something when they've made MLS Cup as a crossover team and a 7 seed. Maybe, but it's the Bottle Job Bowl. And Motagua has won first-round series against teams they shouldn't, though. Like the Pachuca, who should have won the damn thing in 2023, so. I'm just saying Cincy sucks. That's all I'm saying. I'm being real. Cincy's a joke. I don't trust them. I have faith in my league. I want them to win, I guess. But I'm being real. The frauds. And Motagua ain't no Cavalier, so do with that what you will. Huh. Maybe Motagua chokes it anyway. Who knows? 15th minute. But that Pachuca team was way better than this current Cincinnati team, and Motagua beat them on away goals. So it's not like it's out of the realm possibility. How we doing, Jimmy? What about Seattle? I think Cruz Azul would still beat them. But I think Seattle does win over Antigua, then they lose to Cruz Azul. But Cruz Azul might still be a problem. Saved by Lloyd. Almost got ran through, but he got the save. 16 minutes in, 1-0. Interesting. But does Acosta want to put on for Cincinnati at this point? I believe it. It's just ironic the past 2 years that a possible Clásico, or there was a Chivas America Clásico in round 2, the round of 16 last year. Let's not forget. And it might just happen again if they somehow still win this tie. Again in the round of 16. Last year, both Chivas and America won prelim round ties to meet. This year, America has the bye, and they got put in that. Then Chivas got put in the prelim round tie that plays Club America. So Chivas still got to get the job done, but it might happen 2 years in a row. Second round of 16, El Clásico de Mexico. And by the way, they also play a Liga MX game in between both legs. 3 Clásicos in, 16 days or something, if it happens. That'll be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, man, we're getting old. I mean, I hope so too, but they probably won't. It'd be funny if they did, but it won't happen. I want it to happen. Now, Seattle, I wish they would lose. Obvious reasons. But they won't. See, I don't have any hatred for Cincinnati. I'm just calling them frauds because they're frauds. I do hate Seattle. But I can't even be that delusional to not have them go through the Antigua tie. Now, Cruz Azul, on the other hand. Possibly. I'm not saying you're wrong. Cruz Azul are looking a bit shaky at this point, so you could say that. Free kick for Cibao, 18 minutes in. I agree with that. Saved over the bar. That'll be a goal kick for Talarangel. Well, I mean, Seattle won it. Then Mexico's won 2 in a row, 23-24. So that's one time. 5 finalists: Real Salt Lake, Montreal, Toronto, LAFC, Seattle. Then LAFC again. Then Columbus. Oh, we're at 7 finalists now. We have had 3 straight MLS finalists. 2021 was Mexico. 2020. 4 out of the last 5 years, we've had an MLS finalist. 3 out of the last 3 have been 3 straight. So, not knowing what's going to happen this year yet. 19 minutes in. Well, the way Liga MX is playing, though, yeah, we probably will have an MLS finalist, but I had that predicted already. Hell, I predicted an MLS final. Let's not forget. Oh, by the way, calling me underestimating the MLS, I said there'd be an MLS final. Columbus versus LA Galaxy. Did you not watch the predictions video? Because, hold on. Even though maybe that's a bad idea at this point. But read it and weep. Talk about not misunderstanding, but underestimating MLS. Yeah, read it, weep. Who's in the final? Who's in the final? Who have predicted in the final? I have an all-MLS final. Talk to me about freaking underestimating MLS. Don't freaking talk to me about that. I just know who the good teams are and the bad teams are. No. Robbie Keane, probably. Sebastian Giovinco, actually. Sebastian Giovinco. Probably biased, but I agree with that. That would never happen. They don't have the money. Good clearance, but Chivas gets the ball back. But again, I have an all MLS final, so let's not stand here and say I'm underestimating MLS. I just know who the bad teams are and who the good teams are. That's the difference. I know who has no chance in hell of making it. I know who has a chance in hell of making it. But I have an all MLS final, so let's not. Is Polito on? No, but he's on the bench. That's why I have LA in the final. But let's also remember this always happens. The Mexican teams and MLS teams always have problems playing on the road in Central America / the Caribbean. This always happens. There's just been no MLS teams to play yet, so MLS looks better, but watch the second legs, things will change. And then next week, we have MLS teams, or the next round, or next group of round 1 games, we have MLS teams playing. So we could have the same argument, being devil's advocate here, but this always happens. Now, sometimes it dooms you to losing the tie. This is true. Sometimes it's enough that you'll get through and do what you got to do. Let's not forget, Real Estelí beat Club America at Estelí last year, and America still won the tie, but yeah, Austin lost to Violette in Haiti, and then Violette held on and won the tie. Toronto lost in Panama to Independiente. You don't think I'd forget that one, would you? That one still causes me pain. Yes, Tigres lost at Estelí. Chivas is losing to Cibao. Forge. So basically what I'm saying is this. Any team could play like crap in Central America or the Caribbean, to be real. And this happens every year. Maybe to this extent? No. Especially for Mexican teams? No, I will give you that. To this extent, Raul Hope, Cruz Azul struggled against them, but Cruz Azul still got the win, but it was a struggle. Forge made Monterrey struggle. Monterrey still won, but it was a big struggle. No, Monterrey won 2-0, but it was a struggle. Forge was the better team for moments of that game, for large parts of that game, the first half. Second half, not so much. Esteli beat Tigres because it's hard for Esteli to lose at home. I don't know what it is. And, yeah, Cibao's beating Chivas right now, and it looks like they're not going to give it up. Free kick for Chivas. So, like the fact that all Mexican teams have struggled, at least, if not lost on the road. And, of course, we still got Pumas playing Calvary at Langford in 2 hours, and we'll be live for that one. That could also be a struggle. If they all struggle and 2 of them lose and the other 2 can't win more than 2-0, yeah, they might have a problem. You may have a point. I guarantee you the second legs are going to be a lot less close. A lot less close. They would do bad too. Real Madrid, if they went to Central America to play Olympia, they would struggle. Central America's different. Like, it's just different. It's always been this way. The first legs are always close. Maybe not this close or this questionable shot, blocked away, cleared by Cibao. Maybe it's not always like this. Mexico's really struggled these 4 games out of 5, and we'll see what happens with Pumas. Now, of course, the 2 Canadian games weren't in Central America, but you got your whole other bag of tricks for Canada. The cold, the snow, fine. But on the road, but especially Central America and the Caribbean, it's tough. It's tough. It's always been tough. I don't know exactly what it is, because I would agree with that. Should have been 4. Forge honestly should have been leading at the half, but that's just my opinion. I'm a Chivas fan. I expect this to be for real. Our best player is 17 years old, and he's not even on the roster. But Tigres, man, Paunovic is killing him for real. I mean, Tigres, here's the thing. Here's the thing about Tigres for me. Tigres was always going to hit this level of Father Time calls their name. And Miguel Herrera was calling it out when he was there as manager that Gignac is going to get old at some point. He's hurt, by the way. But most of their roster is still the same guys who were there in 2018. The worst thing that could have happened to Tigres is when they won that title over Chivas. That made that board think that nothing would change, that they still had magic left in that old genie lamp. Gignac lamp. I don't know. No. Whatever. I tried. No. But the worst thing that could happen to Tigres was that title against Chivas. Chivas made them believe that they had more in their tank. And then, ironically enough, they hired Paunovic, which I don't think it's his fault, per se. You would think his system would actually be benefiting them more, but this is just Father Time calling their name. And they don't know how to pivot. They think it's the manager's fault. It's not. It's not. I don't blame him, at least. I blame the fact that this is Father Time calling their name. Gignac's getting older. Vigon getting older. Carioca getting older. Nahuel getting older. And besides, he didn't even play last night. That's by the by. A lot of their players are getting older. And a lot of their core players are getting older. And hell, the guys they've replaced them with ain't nothing anyway. I mean, Lainez, Antuna, Marcelo Flores might be the best guy. Oziel, he barely gets a shot, which is sad because I think Oziel is very talented. But Lainez and Antuna, I think they don't know how to pivot. That's the problem. And Herrera was calling it out, but they didn't want to pivot. That's my opinion. It's all your past results. That's how. Your past results have definitely buoyed you, especially in CONCACAF tournaments. Well, these are league results as well, but FIFA rankings, CONCACAF rankings are slightly bullshit. CONCACAF rankings are slightly bullshit. FIFA rankings are very bullshit, but that's just, yeah. And you should have never done that quadruple sub. That was stupid. Man, the quadruple sub was stupid. That was delusional. They didn't lose, but they probably, yep. Injured. He was injured. Got surgery like, 2 weeks ago? But he's been, yeah, exactly. But still, the quadruple sub damn near cost him. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget the quadruple sub by Ronnie Dalla. That was just, ugh. Except for that game. Yeah. Yep. In Mexico, right now, no. They're so bad they couldn't. No. Maybe a couple of years ago. But Chivas is actually that bad that even in Mexico, I don't think they could win. No. To go to Saudi Arabia, no. In Mexico, probably even no. 1-0, 1-0, Cibao. Cibao's on them like what on rice. This is something. They're still pushing. If they don't allow an away goal, true, but again, that quadruple sub. That's what I've been saying for 10 minutes now. They've still won the tie, but still. So he got it. Okay. 31st minute. Shot. Oh. That'll be a goal kick for Cibao. Okay. That was questionable, but okay. 32nd minute. Of course, we still got the Pumas Calvary game later. Should do Oceania Champions League. Watchalong. I'd probably get nothing out of that, to be real. Even if it was Auckland City, I probably would. My parlay's about to hit. I said all Mexican teams are going to win except Chivas and Tigres, about to make 5,000 pesos. This week, Mexican teams, as I still think, hold on, let me check. Week 2, week 2, week 2, week 1, week 1, week 1, week 2. No, these are all the Mexican teams that are playing until the round of 16. So week 2 is MLS teams and others. I'll give them that when the Club World Cup and Intercontinental Cup come along. That's what they get. Oh, and I guess the World Cup when New Zealand's in. But we'll... Free kick for Chivas. But 5,000 pesos, that ain't bad. I gotta say, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I agree with this. Hot take. Throwing trash at players makes you trashy. I agree. Does that count piss bags? I'd say that's trash, yeah. I'd say those are trash. Yeah. That is trashy. "34th minute. This gonna be good. 34th minute. 1-0, 1-0. Playing forward is Chivas. And they lose the ball. 10 minutes to go, or 11 minutes to go in the first half, and Chivas is still struggling. Free kick at the top of the box. It will be. It will be. Just barely a free kick at the top of the box. Chivas. And Luis Romo was the one taken down. And he actually thinks he's hurt. There may be a VAR check, or he wants a VAR check. I don't know. No. I don't think so. It's just looks like it will be a free kick. Let's see if they check anything. Oh. This is the same stadium Austin lost in. The tree is still there. They've actually been upgrading this stadium, the Cibao Stadium. This is the same stadium that Austin lost in. Okay. The tree. Free kick for Chivas. Yeah, it did look a bit different. I was like, yeah, when I saw Cibao playing at the stadium, I'm like, it looks a bit different. Shot past the post. I was like, it looks a bit the last couple of times. Not, of course, like this past year and a half, I've been like, it looks a little bit different, but I still see the tree. I'm like, hey, if they're upgrading their stadium, don't forget that. Oh, yeah, Mocha did play Nashville in that stadium. Yeah, Mocha was playing at Cibao Stadium last year. Yeah, that did happen. I guess Mocha's stadium wasn't big enough for the Champions Cup, but it was okay for the Central or the Caribbean Cup. Yeah, I remember, but that was obvious that was going to happen. I like the upgrade stadium, though. The tree. Playing forward, 37th minute. Still 1-0 for Cibao. They did. 1-0, 1-0. But Calvary Pumas at 9 o'clock as well. .38th minute. First half is turning out to be all, I won't say all Cibao, but they've been the better team. Chivas can't find an answer. Cibao is over them like Watt on rice. He did get nutmegged there, though. 5-hole. Wow. Ooh, free kick for Chivas. Trailing leg stuck out a little bit too long. Moso gets fouled. Yeah, I would say so. 40th minute. Let's see. Free kick, here we go. Basically a short corner, blocked away. A horrible, horrible free kick there. Horrible. Playing forward, 40th minute. What European team would you compare this Dominican team to? Cibao's holding their own. Celtic. Current Celtic. I actually think that's a pretty good comparison because Celtic unexpectedly has had a really good European season in Champions League. Cibao unexpectedly has beaten Chivas. Well, unless you're Pepita, then he expected it. But I didn't. And I didn't say that Chivas could still lose. I still don't think Chivas is losing the tie unless this gets pretty much worse. But I still think they'll do enough at home to flip this over. But still big to win at home, let alone. So, yeah, but I think Celtics are good. Canelo versus Jake. It's happening. Canelo versus Jake Paul on May 3rd. Let's go, Canelo. Speaking of Chivas, let's go, Canelo. Vamos, Canelo. Even though I'm not that much of a Canelo fan, but I'm certainly more of a Canelo fan than Jake Paul. I wonder if it'll be on Netflix. I'm sure they'll do better this time. I want to see this fight. Like, I legit want to see this fight. Let's go, Canelo. If there's anything he could do, he beats tomato cans. Except that one time he faced Bivol. That didn't go well. But, that didn't go well. But, way better than Jake Paul. So, free kick for Cibao. Are you sure about that? So you're saying that even against Cibao in Guadalajara, you legitimately think they're cooked? Now they're down 1-0. Well, they haven't scored a goal yet. I just think that's more Cibao absolutely running off their ass. Running their asses off, let's put it like that. Because they are. But maybe Chivas is cooked. Maybe they're legitimately cooked. Honestly, at this point, Cibao might just give America a better fight than Chivas would. I'd get way less views on that, but still. See? So they're almost cooked. But if they get two, preferably if one's an away goal next week. Header over the bar. Goal kick for Cibao. Pio Alvarado. There you go. Ball 2-1 with no away goals. 2-1 with one away goal. It really doesn't matter at this point. No, that's your team. You should be very happy for your team. Immature. She just probably said that because she's a Red Bull fan, but ooh. No, she's wrong. She's wrong. She probably just doesn't want it totally known that she's dating an NYCFC fan, probably. That's probably what it is. But still, she's wrong. That's your team. That's your team. That's your team. Why you shouldn't stop? That's your team. Come on now. 45th minute. Yeah, you said that when you were talking about the the quadruple sub game. The Chris Gloucester game. Oh, Lord. 45th minute. Ugh. 45th minute. Chivas, let's see how much stoppage time there is. I wonder. And they lose the ball to Cibao. Cibao has to clear. They will get it cleared. 45th minute. Over the top. There's got to at least be like 2 minutes, though. I'm still going to celebrate for TFC. I don't think I'd be told it's immature. Besides, 3 minutes of stoppage time. If you don't have a club, so probably become a TFC fan, so. Or at least not an MLS club. Knows it exists. Well, '46 minute, but honestly, if I got told it was immature to celebrate for my team, I might just be like, that might be a deal breaker for me. I'd be like, damn, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. 47th minute. Not that there's much to celebrate about for TFC because there really isn't, but I think I think things are very much understood. So, I think things are very much understood. So, 47th minute. Save. Oh! That's got to be a free kick the other way. Eh. 45 to 6, 46, 47, 30 seconds to halftime. Drop ball. Drop ball, and that should be that. 45th minute. That'll be kicked away. We should be going to half pretty damn soon. Kick the ball. Like, just let it sit up there. Halftime. 1-0. 1-0 minuto tiempo. Cibao. I'm just as shocked as you are, to be real. With that being said, halftime, 1-0. 1-0 Cibao. We'll take a short break in the half. Talk about the stats. Get this one going. Juan Diaz in the first minute. Let's see if they can hold on or add more. We're going to find out. Sit tight, be back. Wow. We're back for the stats at the half. Chivas are down to Cibao. We got 1 shot to 2, 1 shot on goal that went in to 0. 9 steals to 11, 5 fouls to 5, 37% possession to 63% possession, 0 offside to 0, 0 corners to 2, 144 correct pass to 283, 31 incorrect pass to 36, 175 passes to 319, 82% pass accuracy to 89. 2 yellows to 0, 0 red cards, 0, 1-0, 1-0, miro tiempo, Cibao leads, Cibao líder de partido. Cibao's honestly the better team tonight. They're the better team. I mean, how else could you say it? They're the better team because they're leading, they're running their asses off. Chivas look cooked. Let's just be real. They look cooked tonight, at least tonight. But they are a team that look cooked tonight. Simple as Cibao's doing everything they're supposed to win this match over the first 45 minutes. It's not pretty. It's not awesome. It's not dominant, but they're doing their job, and that's what matters. Right now, they're doing their job. That's exactly what you got to look for, as it is. Okay, so we have that ready to go, and we'll get it going. Chivas kind of ass these days. That's what they look like. It's what they look like so far. But we got the second half coming up sooner rather than later for this match. We'll be live for, of course, Pumas, Calvary Pumas, and that's the game we'll review once that's over. Mexican teams are struggling this week. Some have lost, some have just struggled, but they have not looked pretty this week. And we still got 1 more to go of the 5 Mexican teams playing their preliminary round ties. Next week, of course, the second legs. Then we get the second part. That's all MLS and Central American teams. No Liga MX teams play after these 2 weeks until the round of 16. So we might have a couple of Mexican teams eliminated before the round of 16. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Of course, we still have America, who got a bye, so they're in. Miami and LA Galaxy got the 2 other CONCACAF North American byes through the Leagues Cup and MLS Cup. And then, of course, Cavalier and Alajuelense. So, with that being said, if these ties hold, if the Tigres and Chivas ties hold, and Monterrey, we don't know what's happening with Pumas Calvary yet, and Cruz Azul advance, we'll just say Pumas. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 Mexican teams left with 1, 2, no matter what, 3, possibly 4, possibly 5, possibly 6, depending, 7, possibly 8 MLS teams, with Cavalier and Alajuelense also there. Thoughts on the Luka Doncic trade? It was stupid. That's my thoughts. It's a stupid trade. The Mavs lost their damn mind. That's my thoughts. Like, why would you trade Luka Doncic? I don't care if he looks like he's too heavy. I don't care. Like, that's just dumb. That's dumb, is my point. It's a dumb move. It's a very dumb move. Ooh. 3 new signings are expected to be made the next 48 to 72 hours for Toronto FC. A striker who's Max Tam could potentially become a DP next season, a midfielder, and a center back. Let's go. Don't let me down. Well, there you go. Second half about to start. Pokemon at McDonald's. Cool, I guess. But second half should be starting very soon. Chivas is going to make history. Not the good kind. If they do, it's not the good kind. We'll see how the second half goes. Goes to Ball, says William. They're winning right now. Let's see how the second half goes. Okay, that's awesome. Connecticut lawmaker wants theaters to say when the movie actually starts. Can we force MLS to say when the matches actually start instead of the top of the hour? Can we do that too? Or no? Second half's about to start. Here we go. Here we go, second half. Substitutions. Alan Pulido's coming on for Chivas. Feels a bit desperate, I won't lie. This feels a bit desperate. This feels a bit desperate, and we're off. 45th minute, over the top. Caught by Talaran Hill, be a goal kick. They brought on Alan Pulido. Feels a bit desperate, but that's just me. Feels a bit desperate. "45th minute. Throw in. Of course, we'll be live for Calvary versus Pumas after this game is over. Polito should have retired 7 years ago. Well, you know what? He did have a couple of good seasons with Kansas City. Let's not forget that did happen. Had a couple of injury-filled seasons too, but he had some pretty good seasons with Kansas City. Let's not forget. He had some really good seasons with them. 2023 was one of them, I think. 2024 wasn't that good, but I think his good seasons were all comeback player of the year possible seasons. He's not as much of a failure as Rodolfo Pizarro was. That was worse. What the hell is he doing at this point? Is he still at AEK? Is he still there? I forgot about him. "47th minute. "47th minute, 1-0, 1-0. And Calvary's walking into Starlight Stadium in Langford, British Columbia to play Pumas. There's Pumas walking in as well. Pumas is playing a damn good 11, by the way. Santi Lopez is getting a start against a Canadian team. Hallelujah. He plays at Mazatlan. Oh, yeah, he moved to Mazatlan. Oh, yeah, that was before Leagues Cup. Yeah, who thinks about Mazatlan all the time? I don't know which one's worse. Being forgotten playing at Mazatlan or being forgotten playing in Greece. I don't know which one's worse. Chivas playing forward. Good tackle. Cross in. Header saved. Cleared off the line. Clear off the line. At least it was. Chivas are a joke. How do you miss that? Hat flick. Cleared off the line. Barely. 49th minute. But Chivas are pushing forward. I don't know what's worse. Being forgotten playing at Mazatlan or forgotten in Greece. At least if you're forgotten in Greece, you could just enjoy time at Santorini. I prefer that much more. Sitting on the sea in Greece. Yeah, if I got forgotten, at least I'd go to Santorini. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Here I go again. That's better than Mazatlan. I don't know what's popular about Mazatlan. I think it's landlocked, isn't it? I didn't know about that. I'm just talking about the ocean. I just want to sit on the beach. That's all I was talking about. I just want to sit on the beach. Stay at one of those like villas that are like overlooking the sea. Like, you know those Greece hotels where there's like a villa and then the deck is just overlooking the sea and like the hotel's like open. It's more like a hostel. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't know about that. I'm just talking about the freaking beach and the hotels there. That's all I'm talking about. But hey, if you wanted to look at history, go to Athens, which that'd be pretty fun too. So that's not the first thing I thought of. I guess you learn new things. '51st minute. I don't know another beach town in Greece, so there's that'll do you, I guess. I don't know. I said the first one I could think of. I had no idea that was a thing. Shot saved. I had no idea that was a thing. About Santorini. I had no idea. Because I don't care about that. Hold on. Oh, there we go. See, this is what I was thinking of. See, the AI overview is giving me exactly what I was talking about. Santorini's an island in Greece known for its striking sunsets, white sand beaches, and volcanic caldera, and wine, architecture, and ancient history. So that's what I was thinking of. I didn't know that was a thing. Cibao could actually shoot better. Nobody's saying whatever. I'm not reading Santorini's known for that. I'm just seeing food. I'm just seeing food and beaches. That's all I'm seeing. Nobody's saying anything about let's leave it alone. 53rd minute. Shot. Cleared off the line. Will be cleared off the line by Cibao. Ooh. Hmm. 54th minute. What's your thoughts on the first half? Cibao's the better team, and they still are. They're running their asses off. They're fighting hard. They're the better team. Shot over the bar. I think they're the better team this whole game. Huh. 55th minute. Chicharito coming on. I don't see him. Polito's on, but I don't see Chicharito. He's on the bench. I don't see him warming up. I don't see him on the touchline either, but they're going to have to put him on at some point. They're getting desperate. 55th minute. He's warming up. Oh. It's not made to the touchline yet. Playing forward, Chivas. Oh. Not a bad idea for a pass. Corner for Chivas. Cross in, Beltran, header. Cleared away by Cibao. Should have started building that, I don't know, a little bit ago. I don't think a blow-up pool is going to be enough. Hell, I don't think one of those above-ground pools you could buy from frickin' a furniture store would be enough. Or one of those pool stores. What? Well, it's not a chain. You probably need an in-ground pool. That'd probably be big enough. Hell, you probably need an Olympic-sized pool. Turns out those are actually built above ground, though. So you know what? Yeah, they need a number 10. They need more than that, too. But a number 10 would... An actual useful striker that doesn't have bum knees would also be helpful. And not just strikers who are historically Chivas legends who have bum knees. Like, that was smart. Like, that was a smart move. Cross in, blocked away. Goal kick for Cibao. I don't think that was a smart idea, but what do I know? 58th minute. Playing forward. Chivas still trying to get a goal. Some point on this night. Cade Cowell over the top. Cibao is still getting in the right positions. '59th minute. Oh, cleared away. Back to the keeper, Lloyd. He does clear it. Being a little bit uncareful with that play, but it worked out. Chivas has the ball, 60th minute. Shot saved. But yeah, Chivas needs a number 10 and an actual striker. Playing forward. All the Chivas fans I live with don't even think this is reality. Well, they better start pinching themselves. They better start pinching themselves because this is real. Make this St. Patrick's Day and start pinching yourself. Make like it's St. Patrick's Day and start pinching yourself. 62nd minute. Past the hour mark, 62nd minute, 1-0 over the top for Cibao. Saved by Tyler Rodhill. Way too much open space. This could be something. 62nd minute, 1-0. 1-0. Cibao still leads for now. Speaking of Dominican Republic, the Dominican Republic are in the Caribbean Series final. Probably, yeah. Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Central. And their manager is Albert Pujols. So, of course, Leones Del Escondido. Playing Charles Del Jalisco. Mexico hasn't lost a game. I know. But we're going to see how the final goes. It's one game. One game. And, of course, I want to see Albert Pujols win the Caribbean Series as a manager because that would be awesome. Already won the Dominican League, of course. That's how they qualified. It'd be awesome. Makes me feel old, but it'd be awesome. 64th minute. Here's a shot. Oh, good tackle. Good defensive play to keep that from being a shot. Speaking of, today's the third place game of the tournament. Same time as, yeah. So, hasn't started yet. It's about to. Puerto Rico versus Venezuela. Third place. Japan was fifth, sadly. Because Japan brought a team over, which... Well, yeah, they've lost, but he was talking about baseball. I mean, I ain't watching, so. Well, they were. It's like the Japan team were retired players and basically amateur players. Like Gutierrez and Gamberos is coming on for Chivas. Japan's team were retired players and they're independent league players. That's why. Munenori Kawasaki was playing for the Japan team, so that was some. I was happy, but that was. Three subs or two subs. There we go. Cibao making two subs. I agree with that. And yes. We'll get going soon on the second. Cowell's off for Camberos. They took off Cade Cowell. Yeah, industrial leagues and independent minor leagues. And, of course, retired players for Japan. But that was... Yes. Happy to hear that. Let's go, Randy. Let's go, Moss man. Let's go. Man, it's good to see him make it through. Pull through. Good. He's been useless for like 4 years now. Never was that good, but he certainly became useless over like the past 4 years. Vega's off for Mercedes, and Modesta is on 68th minute. 1-0 Cibao. Still leads. But when it comes to the Caribbean Series, it is being played in Mexico, so that could mean something. 68th minute. Good. You know, I'm happy to see Tim Parker go back to Red Bull. That seems right. Shot. Kept in, and that'll be picked up by Lloyd, and that'll be cleared. 68th minute. Cibao's walking on a tightrope right now. I could say that much, but well, Tim Parker, you should start. You should start Tim Parker. He still could play the same system because he just was doing it at St. Louis. So, yeah, start him. I like Tim Parker. I think he's a pretty good player. Cool dude. I'll always back him. Was awesome to see him play for St. Louis. I always thought he was a good player, but when he played for St. Louis, you know, that was... Oh, yeah, they got rid of Reyes. Oh, yeah. 69th minute. Oh, yeah, they got rid of him. John Tolkien left. So, okay, yeah, there's that. Be a goal kick for Cibao. 69th minute. Oh, yeah. Next week, the Champions knockout playoffs start. And Europa League, I would guess, both of them. '70th minute. Good. Good, because paying a youth player $20 million in salary is stupid. 70th minute. It is stupid. Defense we saw with Raheem Edwards, Alexander Hawk, Tim Parker. I agree with that. I think that's a pretty solid defense, yeah. 70th minute, 20 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Cibao leads, still leads this match. And there hasn't really been any stops in the second half, so besides the substitutions. A player did get stretchered off, though. It didn't feel like it was that long. Okay, so probably 2 or 3 minutes stoppage time at this point, but that's my bad. There was a player that was stretchered off. They focus more on the substitutions, though, so yeah, that is true. I would rather be in New Jersey than Saudi Arabia. I would honestly rather spend my time in New Jersey than go to Saudi Arabia. I agree. Very much so. I'm guessing Lloyd's getting a yellow card for time wasting. Or not. Ref gave him a talking to. 72nd minute. They're paying him way too much money. That's what he's doing. Who's ready for Chivas to lose? It'd be funny to watch it happen. Thoughts on the Raptors signings? I mean, it doesn't matter. The team sucks. It's more of a next year thing, more of getting ready for next year trades. I mean, that's where we are. As long as it doesn't hurt the tank. My mic is on. I can hear you. Aye, Captain. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Aye, Captain. '73rd minute. Chivas is trash. Well, there's no Central American team where would. Oh, look, Chicharito's coming on. Yay. How desperate are you? Padilla's coming on. Alan Moso's off, and Chicharito's coming on. Alan Moso's off for Padilla, and Chicharito is on. For Beltran. They're taking off a midfielder for a striker. This team is desperate. Oh, Lord. This team's desperate. 74th minute. Be cleared away. That's out for a goal kick for Talarangel. Chivas substitution for Cibao. Stay with Galaxy would have won MLS Cup instead of being with a shit club. Maybe the reason they won that cup is because he left. He's disappeared. We'll see the Pumas Calvary game start. Well, he hasn't shown up. It's like he got ran off. '75th minute. Saved. Oh, blocked away. Cleared away by Cibao. Header off the line. What a header. Current Toronto is better than current Chivas. Current Toronto is better. At least they have potential, in my opinion. He might be a good developmental piece, but he's injured right now. He's more of a next year, get ready for next year move. So, I mean, that's something. 77th minute, 1-0, 1-0. Damn, Red Bulls are on fire right now. Toronto is better right now. I wish they were better that one fateful night, or those two fateful nights in 2018. But I guess I'll take the moral victory where it is. I don't know. I guess I'll take the moral victory where it is. '78th minute. That's a good thing. Well, I don't know about that. Going to a game, not recognizing anyone. I mean, they did just make MLS Cup. They got lucky, but they made MLS Cup. That may be a bad thing. Or maybe they're like, hey, we know what we're supposed to do now. We need players who could actually do it and we could actually trust. I don't know. Yeah, I say the same thing, but I agree. But I think they got a little bit cocky. They were injured to hell and back, and they got a little bit cocky. I think it was both. I think after beating America and Tigres, they were like, oh, we beat the two best teams in the tournament, the two highest paid teams in the tournament. How are we going to lose to a team who's bottom of the league? I feel like if there was extra time, they would have won. I mean, the momentum was falling their way, so I agree with that. Shot past the post. I do agree with that, but I think they were a little bit cocky, and they were injured to hell and back. Thanks to Club America especially, but player down. This will be a goal kick. Right now they are. They're looking like trash. Colorado is signing Ali Fadal from Valencia, young Ghanaian midfielder, according to Tom Bogert. That's a good signing. I hope you're right. That would actually be watchable. I hope you're right. 80th minute. Probably. I would hope so. They are. As they played them that same tournament, by the way. Cibao played Chivas in the round of 16 of that same tournament, by the way. So, good eye. Good eye. Ten minutes to go plus stoppage time. Goal kick for Cibao. Japan wins 3-0. Maybe 4-1, but somewhere around there. Yeah, they are. 9 minutes plus stoppage time to go, and then we got Calvary Pumas. Out for a throw. Playing forward is Chivas, 82nd minute. They do not have an away goal yet. They're getting closer and closer, but they still haven't gotten there. Cleared away. Who did TFC sign? Theo Corbianu. Seems like they'll sign Jack Price. Sounds like they're going to sign a striker, a midfielder, and defender over the next 48 to 72 hours. That'll be good. Well, they haven't started yet, but I'm sure there will be. You can't say there's more dignity when they haven't played yet. Good. Well, let's see how they play. We're about to. Together. 83rd minute. Plays through, headed away. Cibao is surviving with the lead. So far, it looks like they'll take a lead down to Mexico. Well, they have to win the tie for it to be that, but headed away. The tree is still in the background. Caught by Lloyd. 83rd minute. A big team comes to Cibao. Be afraid of the tree. Be afraid of the tree. Come on, somebody, why don't you run? Cibao's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun. Cibao, have you treat for the morning comes. Nobody got that reference. I don't care. That was a good one. That was a good one. Yep, I agree with that. Probably Arsenal. I don't see Madrid going for them, especially since they have such a loaded midfield. But, since they have such a loaded midfield, I don't think they will. But we'll find out. 84th minute. I like it. I think it's good. Be a drop ball. Drop ball for Lloyd. Playing forward. Still 1-0. 1-0. All right. Cibao free kick, 85th minute. 5 minutes plus stoppage time. Cleared away. Yeah. I think it's awesome. All right. 86th minute. 1-0. 1-0. For Cibao leading. They want a Piojo Alvarado goal. Like that'll happen. 86th minute. Like that'll happen. But minutes away from a Cibao win. Oh, no! Blocked away, saved by Lloyd to the center of the box. Can they get it cleared? That's going to go out for a goal kick, and there's going to be... How do you miss that? It's not as bad as the Forge one last night. It could be an Arsenal fan. Yeah. Chivas is terrible. It's so hard for me to watch, says Pepita. And we're going to have player get subbed off. I was reading a comment. 87th minute, 1-0, 1-0. But comes in guns blazing, eh? The defense fell apart. That should have been the chance. Somebody got a concussion. That's why. 87th minute. I don't blame you. I know how that feels. 87th minute. Who's San Diego's rival? LAFC, I would guess. LA Galaxy? I'm not sure. Chivas faces Club America right now. A 7-0 thrashing on Chivas in El Clasico. That sounds about right at this point. I could see it. LA Galaxy, LAFC. I mean, you would think, but... Oh, and Tijuana. Well, Tijuana... I mean, yeah, Tijuana's probably their Liga MX rival. I mean, they're right there, but... I don't... They are playing a friendly against them, I think. So there's that. Substitution. Is it raining down there, or is he just sweating? I don't know. It's getting foggy, that's for sure. 89th minute. 1 minute plus stoppage time. Chivas should have never been in this tournament, but they are. So 89th minute, 1 minute to go plus stoppage time. Probably closer to 5 minutes of stoppage time now. Smoke. Well, there you go. Who set off the smoke bombs? And yellow card? It's getting wild. Well, it was already wild, but it's pot smoke. Isn't he dead? Isn't he dead? Miguel Lloyd gets a yellow card for time wasting. 30 seconds before stoppage time. Less than seconds. Well, yeah, in your opinion, but I'm not too damn sure. Substitutions for Cibao right before 90 minute. Girault is off for Roches. And Daniel's coming on. For Alarcon. How we doing, Nestor? 90th minute. Let's see the stoppage time. Banana Ball World Tour. That's better than this. That's better than this. Saved. We're into the 90th minute. We're in stoppage time. Let's see how much will be given. Probably 4 or 5 minutes at this point. '91st minute. Corner. 9 minutes of stoppage time. Dear God. And it's not like I could stop watching the match before. Crap. Oh, it's going to take a couple of minutes before we get going on Rumble for the next game. Or you know what? Well, no, that's the game I'm reviewing. You know what? Well, 92nd minute. 9 minutes of stoppage time. Dear God. That was unexpected. Saved by Lloyd, 92nd minute. It's not like this game is over. Seven minutes to go. No. TFC #1 always. '93rd minute. Because Calvary's about to play, and I was trying to save myself some time, trying to flip over to the next game, but then they went with 9 minutes of stoppage time. I guess it was smart. I don't know. Canada. Oh, goal kick. Chivas attacking, or Cibao's attacking. And they lose the ball to Chivas. No, they get it back. And that'll be a foul free kick for Chivas. 94th minute. Playing forward over the top. Ooh. Cleared away. Good. Canada have a friendly coming up? Nope, they don't play till... The men's side doesn't play till Nations League. A lot, probably. 95th minute. Headed away. Canada U17 plays Turks and Caicos February 9th. CONCACAF U17 qualifiers. First place of the group qualifies for the U17 World Cup. Well, there you go. Yeah. I was talking about the main men's team, though. The women's team has a tournament this month. The U17s, of course, do, but friendlies? No. Well, it is a friendly tournament for the women, but it's a tournament nonetheless. 95th minute. They're going to check on him, and I'll be back. And we're back, 96th minute. I would think no. I don't think they have. I don't think they have, but I'm not the one. I don't think they have, no. I don't remember one. Champions Cup, no. Champions League, I don't remember until now, of course. 97th minute, free kick. They score. Cross in. Goal kick. 2 minutes to go plus stoppage time. 97 of 99. There could be more. Who knows? '98th minute. Cibao sucks too, but Chivas really sucks. Well, tonight you'd be right. Goal kick into the 98th minute, 1-0, 1-0. Chivas is about to go down. Of course, they have the second leg next week, but they are just about a minute away, minimum, to losing this game. Cancun will beat Chivas right now. Probably right. 1 minute to go. Lloyd to take the goal kick. Steps up, takes it. Yep. Into the final minutes. Again, there could be more. That short cramp, there could be more, but 30 seconds blocked away. Ooh, nice cross. That'll be a goal kick. Into the final. Less than 30 seconds. Ten seconds to go. Playing forward. Ball crossed in. Header! Equalizer! Goal! 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 The Chivas! They get the header. And it's 1-1. Guess not. Ball crossed in, and that'll do it. They still have 1-0 on the CONCACAF website. So either they're behind or still half-assed, but still a draw. Ball crossed in. Header down. Goal for Gabriel Rey. There is VAR. It might be checked. I mean, I kind of saw a foul, but I kind of saw a foul. It's the only way they could ever score. I kind of saw a foul there. I won't lie. I won't lie. It is a goal. Gabriel Rey makes it 1-1. And it's full time at the last second. A stolen the header will do it. 1-1. Esta noche, 1-1. We move on. Cibao draws. There's the away goal for Chivas. It is 1-1. Cibao had the lead for 98 minutes. 99, not so much. With that being said, that's the end of the first game. I'll be back for the, Pumas, the Calvary Pumas game in a couple of minutes. If you like the stream, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share, spread with the family. All that great stuff. I will see you in a couple of minutes for the Calvary Pumas game. And there you go. That'll be the review tonight as well. Chivas draws by the skin of their teeth. I'll see you. Sit tight. Peace.